Hello, everybody. This is Card Guy Chris Ellis,
With Collectible Chris.
and we are going to talk about our players of the week from this last week.
All right, and we both had a good record this week as well. Dad was 10-6, and since I picked the Saints and the Texans, and everyone thought I was crazy picking the Texans and beating the Titans, I was 12-4 this week. Players of the week, I'm going with Cam Akers for the Rams. He had 23 carries for 118 yards rushing with 3 TDs, as well as 2 receptions for 29 yards.
Yeah, but I went with Justin Jefferson with 12 receptions, 133 yards, and one touchdown.
For the rookie of the week, we both picked the same person, and for the fourth week in a row, for me, it's going to be Brock Purdy for the Niners. 15 of 22 for 234 yards passing, 2 TDs and 1 interception. Has had the best passer rating for the month of December. For defense, I'm going with Bobby Wagner. I'm going with another Ram. 8 total tackles, 5 solo, 1 sack, and one key or reception for the game.
And I am going to go with Nick Bosa, who had 7 total, 5 solo, 2 assists, and 1 forced fumble. And
two
two
sacks.
sacks. Yeah, so there's our players of the week for week 16.
All right. College bowl season has been very interesting. My Tar Heels just lost by 1 point. But I actually had to give a shout out to another player. So last time I talked about Frank Gore Jr., I am going to go with Mr. Tyler Shaw from the Texas Tech team that played against Ole Miss last night. And Tyler played a very well game. He was 24 for 39 with 242 passing yards with 1 TD, 1 interception. But he also had 25 carries for 111 yards with 2 TDs. So stellar performance from a Texas Tech player. Sad that Mississippi School didn't win, but at the same time, I'm not that much of a Rebel fan. But the 42-yard return for a touchdown off of the offside kick, that was insane and kind of a little embarrassing in my opinion. But Tyler Shaw is going to be my bowl player of the week since our last episode.
All right, so let's go with the picks.
All right. So week 17, tonight's game, Cowboys versus Titans.
Cowboys.
Oh, okay. Titans are on a losing streak, but Cowboys are the better overall team. Cardinals versus Falcons.
I'm going Falcons.
I'm also going with the Falcons. I just think after JJ's retirement announcement, Cardinals are just not going to have a lot of positive influence. This next game is going to trip me up. Dolphins versus Pats. Tua's out.
Yeah, Bridgewater's starting. I'm going to go Dolphins still.
You're going with Dolphins still? I'm actually going with the Patriots. Dolphins are a different team without Tua. So, Saints versus Eagles.
I'm going to go Eagles.
I'm going with Eagles too after the loss against Dallas. The Eagles will bounce back. Colts versus Giants.
I'm going to go with Giants on that one.
I'm going with Giants as well. Colts just having a poor season. Panthers versus the Bucks. And I don't know why I did it like that. Now this is definitely gonna be for a game on the line to go to the playoffs.
I guess I go with the Panthers on that one. I mean, Darnold's not playing bad, so I mean.
And Brady is just not being traditional Brady. I'm going with Panthers too. Broncos versus Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Now I'm going with Chiefs too. Bears versus Lions.
Going Lions.
You're going Lions on that one? Lions had a tough loss. Jared Goff still didn't play bad, and Fields is having a good game. This one was a toss-up for me, but I'm still going with the Lions. Browns versus Commanders. And Wentz is coming back.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Browns on that one, just due to the fact that Wentz is coming back.
Same here. Jaguars versus Texans.
I'm going Jags.
No, I'm going Jags on that one too. I mean, I'm glad the Texans finally got their second win, but Jags are just a completely different team. Niners versus Raiders.
Niners.
Going with Niners too.
Especially since they're gonna bench Carr for the next 2 weeks.
Yep. Jets versus Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with Seattle. It's in Seattle, so I'm gonna go with Seattle
Yeah, this is a must win for them, so I'm going with Seattle as well. Vikings versus Packers.
in Lambeau.
hmm
I'm going Pack.
Now, I'm going Packers too because Vikings beat them last time and Rodgers has something to prove. Rams versus Chargers.
Chargers.
You're going with the Chargers? I'm going with your boy Mayfield with the Rams. Steelers versus Ravens. Ravens surprised the both of us this past weekend.
And Pickett had a pretty good game too. I'm gonna go with Steelers in this one.
You're going with Steelers?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Ravens. Bills versus Bengals.
Oh, I'm going Buffalo.
No, you're going Buffalo? I want to say Buffalo, but Burrow
Hmm?
has been showing out. If this was not a championship game, Buffalo all the way. But I'm going with the Bengals on this one. So we disagree on 4 games.
Yep.
All right, we'll see how this turns out. All right, so off season. I think we should just go ahead and start out with that one. The last time we talked about Carlos Correa, he signed with the Giants, and then he ended up with the Mets, and now we don't know where he's officially got signed yet because due to complications, and it's probably because of the ankle injury he suffered last season. But we'll keep everyone updated on that. Officially, Sean Murphy has signed with the Braves officially for 6 years, which is good. Top 3 catcher in the league, so that helps out. The Dodgers have made some serious moves, in my opinion. Got J.D. Martinez from Boston for a year and $10 million. Noah Syndergaard for 1 year for $13 million. And they also got Jason Hayward for 1 year, and he signed for $720,000. So, Dodgers, I like the moves. Syndergaard, I hope he can go back to where he was when he was a Met. It's just that after the injury, he just does not have the he does not have the control like he used to. But Hayward, I think that's a good person off the bench as well as a pitch hitter.
And good defensive outfielder.
Oh yeah.
You got who else?
Will Myers signed 1 year with the Reds for $7.5 million. I like Will. I liked him when he was in Tampa. It's just that after he got traded to the Padres, he kind of died down. So I'm hoping this is where he'll reemerge like how Drury was.
Yeah. You got what? Trevor May and
Trevor May signed with the A's for 1 year and $7 million. They finally got a veteran pitcher in the staff. I like May. He's actually consistent. I like the move there. And this hurts me. This hurts me so much. And out of all teams, the Padres. Matt Carpenter signed a 2-year deal for $12 million to the Padres. Carpenter had a great comeback year last year with the Yankees. I wish him the best. I was hoping that the Yankees would re-sign him because he re-emerged so dang well. So the power of the stash will go to the Padres. Honestly, right now the Padres have a lot to prove, and if Fernando comes back, like the Padres needs to be the team to beat, in my opinion.
yeah. I mean, all the signings though, I think we're good. There's nothing over the top. You know what I mean?
To me, Correa's kind of over the top now, especially if the reports are right about being
Well, they said that the ankle would get better over time. So I mean, it's going to depend on what doctors say and stuff. So,
yeah.
But you got anything else for this short episode today?
Everyone knows I'm a Watt fan. Both JJ, TJ. After hearing the announcement of JJ returning after this season, it surprises me. I mean, he's always been in great health, always been a physical presence on the field. Only been with Arizona for 2 years. If he's just spending time, want to spend time with family, I understand that. But as a fan, it hurts me to see a guy with so much talent still racking up the stats even right now. Like, it's got to be sad just seeing one Watt player on the field. And, I mean, TJ's a beast, too. I just hope he recovers from his injury from earlier in the season and comes back stronger than ever next year. But I mean, JJ went to a team that the fan base did not want at the beginning. Like, if y'all go back to the draft, Houston Texans said it was the worst pick for Texans history, and yet two-time Defensive Player of the Year, multiple-time Pro Bowler, and a guy that just kept a positive attitude, and yeah, he became one of the basically the driving force for that Texans defense. And you have Brian Cushing, Clowney later, and like you had a good solid Texans team for 3 years. So him being the locker room general for the Texans and probably with the Arizona Cardinals now, like J.J. Watt will definitely be missed in the game for the game as well. I hope he has honestly, a great happy retirement. If he comes back as an analyst, though, I would like him to be with Peyton and Eli, honestly, as a side guy. I think that would be just hilarious. I mean, JJ is actually very humorous, so I hope he gets a job with the network as well because he's just a charismatic guy. I think that would be cool.
Mm, I completely agree. That would be nice. That'd be cool right there. All right. Well, hope everybody enjoyed the Christmas, and I hope everybody will enjoy the upcoming New Year. And we will see you in the upcoming New Year. And this is Card Guy Chris Ellis.
Well, Collectible Chris from TikTok.
And we'll be talking to you later. Bye.